What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another update with Pork Chop. One on Monday. It's the first time in a long time that I've been able to do one on Monday for y'all. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope you guys are gonna have a good week ahead. Wearing my Waterboy jersey at some high quality H2O, which I had a shit ton of today. Did you have your water today? I hope you had your water today. You're supposed to drink half of your body weight in ounces. So if you are 250 pounds, that's 175 ounces of water that you gotta drink. Evidently, which means, which I think I saw this on a meme last week. It says if you do two things, if you mind your business and drink enough water, you'll be pissing too many times to be in other people's business. You know? It's one of those things. But anyway, so like I said, hope you guys had a great weekend. My weekend, especially yesterday, was fucking awful because the two teams that I picked to go to the Super Bowl, neither one of them are going. So I'm really pissed about that. The two teams that are going to the Super Bowl, I have zero love for. I honestly I couldn't care less. However, I am gonna pick one team, and you guys are gonna have to wait until Chris and I do our pick 'em. Not this week, but next week. We have a team that, as a Cowboys fan, I have been taught ever since I was young to hate, and I do hate because their fan base is the most obnoxious fucking fan base in the NFL. Like, they are so terrible. They're the ones that threw snowballs full of batteries at Santa Claus, and they're the ones climbing up poles and eating horse shit off the ground, and, you know, almost, you know, vehicular manslaughter anybody in the Dallas Cowboy jersey. That is a video. I did not make that up. Go look for it. I just don't fucking like the Eagles. Like, I like the Big Lebowski. I hate the fucking Eagles. So, except he hates the band and I hate the Philadelphia Eagles. But anyway, and then the Kansas City Chiefs, who recency bias is what I have with them, because Texas Tech University is 2 hours that way, and so every person, every mom and dad and daughter and son and dog and cat and your crazy registered sex offender Uncle Jeffrey all root for the Kansas City Chiefs here in the Texas Panhandle because Patrick Mahomes went to Texas Tech, and Texas Tech just they suck so bad that they have to follow Patrick Mahomes to the NFL to have any kind of success. So I can't stand Texas Tech. Giga Maggies, you guys know how I feel about that. They are also, Texas Tech fans are also an obnoxious fan base that can go die in a hole, and I will not lose 1 ounce of sleep. But I'll sing Cardin Flowers to their funeral saying, y'all suck. But anyway, so that alone with Texas Tech fans, and that also being Patrick Mahomes' family with his brother and his wife, who his wife is pregnant. I believe she's still pregnant. I don't know if they've had their kid yet, but who hopefully is too busy being pregnant to pour champagne on people in sub-zero weather. But I digress. Jackson, I believe, last I heard, wasn't allowed on the field, which good. I don't think he should belong to the United States in general. I think we should just ship him off to Canada and let him have do his thing in Canada. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to go on a 4-minute rant about that, but I really wanted the Bengals, and I really wanted the 49ers, and I wanted the Bengals to win, but wish in one hand, shit in the other, see which one fills up faster, you know what I mean? But regardless, I will be watching. Hopefully the two teams will just beat the shit out of each other. The Eagles got an easy victory because the 49ers were down to their 4th string quarterback, and once Brock Purdy went out, I said, that's a wrap. They're done. There's no way that they're going to come back. And it was like, 31-7 was the final. at least the Bengals and the Chiefs game was interesting and competitive. Very interesting play calling, very interesting bonehead defensive penalties, and very interesting referee crew to boot. There were a few calls where I'm like, Michael Myers tilting my head like, hey, what? They called what? They called a intentional grounding on fucking Burrow, but they didn't call an intentional grounding on Patrick Mahomes, and they pretty much did the exact same fucking thing. Wow. Whatever. Anyway, had to get that rant out there. Sorry, went another couple minutes, but I wanted to also talk to you guys about the channel. I always want to talk to you guys about the channel. The channel is 2023. It's starting off very strong. I'm very, very happy with where the channel is going. If I could get a few more subscribers and a few more comments, that would be terrific. The views, like I was telling my wife yesterday, the views of the 3 food reviews that I've posted the last 3 weeks they're competing for views. So they're all 3 like in the same neighborhood when it comes to views, and that's what I like to see. I like to see them, you know, all kind of like combined together, which means hopefully this week more of the same will happen. I asked you guys where you wanted to see me eat, and looks like I'm gonna be heading to Taco Bell to do the crispy chicken wings. So if you voted for the chicken wings, awesome. If you were that one person that voted for the meatball sub, like I told somebody in the comments, I was like, it was unanimous until I started talking about it. Then somebody had to go vote for the meatball sub. But that, and also I have another poll going on, food review related, that I believe expires today, might expire tomorrow. I can't remember what day I said it, but my wife and I were talking. We were coming back from Albuquerque a couple weeks ago, and my wife and I were talking about the food reviews, and she was talking about how proud of it she is of me, and how much she supports me, and how she loves watching me do what I love doing, and you know, all that stuff, just being very supportive, which, I mean, get you somebody that's fucking supportive, it goes a long way. But she said, I got an idea. And I was like, all right, let's hear it. She said, how about 1 review a month? You do a local joint. You do a local barbecue joint, local burger joint, local pizza joint, whatever. You do a review of that. And I'm like, all right, bet. I was like, but I told myself I'm going to let the piglets decide, because if I do a local review, because my original thought process when it came to local shit was, well, you guys can't go out and get this item. If I do a Taco Bell or a Burger King or McDonald's or what have you, those are national, international chains. So you guys can go out and get it if you have one close by. The local joint, it might be 1, it might be 2, and it's going to be here in Amarillo, and you guys are only going to be able to have it if you come to Amarillo. So I was like, I don't think anybody's going to be interested in a local food review. But I went to bed, and it was 2-1 that you guys did not want me to do a local review. Woke up the next morning, and it's like 13-2. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, I went to bed, and the local review people just, I guess I had to wait for them to get off work, or I had to wait for them to get out of the bars, or, you know, whatever, because they were like, oh, fuck yeah, let's do a local review. So, so probably the last food review of the month, starting in February, until whatever, I will pick 1 local joint to do, and go from there. And it's still going to be the exact same thing, like I've been doing, where I take it to a vote. Like, I'll be, okay, I'm going to go to either this local, let's say, pizza joint versus this local Mexican joint. Which one do you want me to pick? And which one should I review? And then you guys pick it, and that's what I'll do. Whatever you think sounds better. Because I can tell you right now, there are plenty of places. Amarillo is known for 4 things. They are known for churches, gas stations, banks, restaurants. Those are our 4 biggest commodities. you look around every major street corner, there's either 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, or hell, there are some out there that you look at all 4 corners. There's a bank, a church, a restaurant, and a gas station. Boom, 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 boom. Let me hear you say whale, whale. So there are plenty of places for me to review. I could probably do this series for a hot minute. And if you guys end up wanting me to do local reviews, I'm sure I can find something to do. So I want to do that for you guys. I really, if you guys want me to do it, I will do it. And I will treat it as if though it were a national chain, as if it were, you know, whatever I usually do with a basic food review. And don't try to bring recency bias, local bias into it. And see what happens with that. So I'm glad that I'm opening up the polls to the piglets so that you guys can go do your right to vote, your right, fight for your right to rock and roll all night and party every day is what I want you guys to do. And you guys are doing it. You guys are doing fantastic. And that being said, I would really also like to talk to you guys real quickly about Chris and I's podcast. We are down to the last episode next week, not this week. Chris and I always give ourselves a bye week during the Pro Bowl because there's no reason for us to commentate on the Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl has, well, they're changing it up this year. It's like a flag football game, and they have a bunch of like competitions like dodgeball and, you know, all this other stuff. But Pro Bowls have been god-awful. They're boring. It's stupid. It's glorified two-touch. But now they're actually doing like flag football, which is really cool. But next season, I'm trying my damnedest to make it better because I feel like it's been kind of stale, been kind of sterile the past couple of years, and I just need to find a way to, you know, let's light this candle. Put a little juice in that blender to make the smoothie a little bit taste better. So, but I'm gonna try to find a way to make it better. And see what happens with that. But until that happens, we got one more episode of that. The Huskies got the 4-peat, so they're the champions. So the Huskies are over until the fall. Dallas Aggies are starting February 18th, and that will go until that season's over. I almost said Vice City. San Andreas will be this summer, and Saw 2 Flesh and Blood will be this fall, along with the Toronto Huskies. Of course, if you guys watch the videos on the regular, you guys know what I'm talking about already. But just really excited about where 2023 is going so far with the channel. Every statistic that I've seen, besides subscribers, that goes up and down. It's doing like, you know, rolling with the homies type of thing. Everything's up. Views are up. Hours watched is up. My shorts views are up. So 2023 is the target brand on the up and up. So anyway, looking forward to it. Looking forward to more videos for you guys. And it's usually Monday I give you guys homework, but since I haven't done one in a hot minute, I'm just gonna go ahead, just comment anything you want down below, whatever you want to talk about. You want to talk about food reviews? You want to give me a recommendation? Is there a certain, you know, game or certain thing that I need to pay attention to? Certain video, certain series? We're halfway through Wednesday now. I started a series on Shudder yesterday, and I'm halfway through that one, talking about the horror movie monsters and how they were made and how they were created and, you know, just whatever. So I've made it through the first 3 episodes, which were Michael Myers, Chucky, Candyman, and I stopped because I wanted to watch the Philadelphia Niners game. But the 4th episode is probably going to be my favorite, and that's Freddy Krueger. I already know the minutia and the details about Freddy Krueger, but any type of media that I can get my hands on with Freddy Krueger on it, I am there for it. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. And always remember, my little piglets, Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the most. So y'all take it easy, guys, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys.